hope everybody can hear. How are we doing back there? Can we hear? Not so good. Okay, I'll try to eat the mic without leaving germs. All right, it is my very great pleasure to welcome all of you here today. It's very crowded, but we have air conditioning, so that's a blessing. Because of the sound system, we're going to ask everybody to be extra quiet if you could do your very best with that, with the kiddos and all that sort of thing. So be respectful to one another, to be respectful to our graduates. So, without further ado, I'm going to introduce our guest speaker today. Her name, oh, wait a minute. I have some special guests I want to introduce. And I'm going to start with my staff. I'm not going to name them all, there's too many, but I want my staff to stand and get a round of applause from all of you. Yes, good job, staff. Okay, how we doing? Oh, this mic's better. Okay, I can hear myself. All right, a couple of special guests are here today. We have a couple of folks from our school board, and somewhere in the back is Rhonda Solis. Rhonda, would you stand? Thank you. And the president of our school board is sitting up here in the front, Mr. Roger DeWitt. We also have with us Ms. Nancy Devine, who is our Academic Achievement Officer. Nancy. As well as Ms. Amy Szymanski, who's the Director of High Schools. Amy. And there he is, Mr. John Gates. Give us a wave over here. He's our Director of School Safety and Security. Okay, now I can introduce our guest speaker. And her name is Cheryl Sikorsky, and she's sitting right up here, but I'm going to say a few things about her. Some of the students here this afternoon know Cheryl because she's been in our building frequently over the last couple of years. She moved to Greeley from Detroit, Michigan about a year and a half ago after earning a bachelor's degree from Grand Valley State University, which is in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Her degree is in public and nonprofit management. Cheryl currently oversees the RITE program, that's R-I-T-E, which is Reaching Independence Through Education. And that is a program from United Way of Weld County. They work with under-supported young adults who are transitioning to adulthood and independence. Cheryl has helped to bring many life skills presentations to our city and most especially to GAP, and some of those included Everything Employment, Prepare for Success, Self-Care, and Getting Around. So without further ado, will you please help me welcome Cheryl Sikorsky.
Thank you, Dave. Thank you, teachers, family, friends, and of course, graduates. As Dave mentioned, my name is Cheryl Sikorsky, but many of you students may recognize me as the person who provided the pizza at the RITE classes. When Dave first asked me to be the commencement speaker, I was terrified. But the more that I thought about it, the more I realized how honored I was to be asked. In the short time that I have been in this community, I have been so blessed to be a part of the GAP School. The conversations that we've had during classes, the stories that you've shared with me after classes, and the general maturity that you students have has been incredible for me to witness. I admire each one of you for the choices and actions that you have made for yourself that have brought you here today. While I'm still nervous and scared for this speech, I know that it is a great pleasure to be here with you to celebrate this accomplishment. So I say this to all of you here today. Congratulations. Today you have shown this community, and most importantly, yourselves, that you can set a goal and achieve it. For many of you, the road to get here may not have been easy. Some of you may have had children, some of you may have had to work, and some of you may have had to take a double course load. But in the face of all of that, you still sit here today. Not only have struggled, but have succeeded. So use that. Use that determination and that never give up attitude. The pride that you feel today. And use that in your future, whatever that might mean. Maybe you're off to college, maybe you're going straight into a job, or maybe you're taking a year off to volunteer. Whatever it is that you are off to next, use that. Use that determination. Show the world that when they give you hardships, that you do not give up, but that you fight. And just know that you are not in this fight alone. In this room, the majority of the people here are people who came here today to support you. Look to these people in the future when you need help or motivation to keep going, to keep fighting. Life is difficult, but it is excessively more difficult if you try and do it alone. I encourage all of you to pick a mentor, or pick 2 mentors, or pick 10. Allow people to help you. My life would be completely different if I hadn't had my grandmother in my life to support me. I remember a time very clearly when I was in college, when I was thinking about taking some time off. I called my grandmother to explain to her the situation and told her what I was thinking about doing. And she told me, if that is what you want to do, then I support you. However, if you quit when things are difficult, you'll always think that quitting is an option. After hearing that, I decided to stay in school and look at other fields of study. To me, when she said that, she reminded me that she supported me in any decision that I made, but also to help me think about the consequences of that decision. Let the people in your life not only be there for the times when you are low, but also let them encourage you to move forward when things are okay. I would not have the job that I have today if my old supervisor and mentor hadn't pushed me to go to the interview, if he hadn't helped me to develop my skills and encourage me when the time came for the interview. Hear them when they tell you that you are amazing and that you can accomplish anything that you set your mind to. And don't forget that in times, people in your life may need you to be that person for them. So encourage them, push them, and motivate them to keep going in the right track. So as you move forward from today, think about what comes next. Think about your next big goal or accomplishment that you'd like to achieve, and set a plan to do it. Each and every one of you in this room has everything that you will need to accomplish anything. And if you are on that path or working that plan, and something happens and you struggle a little bit, remember that you can keep going, that doesn't have to be the thing that stops you. You can move past it, learn from that, and grow from it. So as you move forward, always remember to never let success go to your head and never let failure go to your heart. So again, I just want to say congratulations, class of 2014. I know I speak for everyone in this room when I tell you how proud I am of each and every single one of you, and I know that you're off to do great things.
All righty, Cheryl, thank you so much. It was awesome.